Hi guys, thanks for watching. It is Wednesday the 14th of November 2018. We've got some events happening this week, well in lots of ways, but there's two things happening with moon astrology particularly today and tomorrow, so I want to get into those. Today at 4 minutes to 4 this afternoon UK time, so that's 4 minutes to 8 a.m. Pacific, 4 minutes to 11 on the east coast, the moon reaches Apogee or Apogee, and that's when she's as far away from the earth as she's ever going to get. So the closeness of that energy, the intensity of the energy of the moon is quite low at the moment. And she's just coming up to first quarter. That's going to happen tomorrow, 6 minutes to 3, about an hour earlier than Apogee today. 6 minutes to 3 in the afternoon, so 6 minutes to 7 Pacific, 6 minutes to 10 Eastern. The moon reaches what we call first quarter. Now really we're in first quarter now. First quarter is like 0 to half. Full, and she's going to be 50% full, so we're entering second quarter even though we call it first quarter. It can be a stressful time because we haven't had the moon energy, or we haven't felt it as a supporting influence for a little while because she's so far away, and she is actually waned right down as well. So the energy is less, so then we have to kind of stand on our own 2 feet more. Obstacles tend to multiply. You find contradictions going on, especially with the Mercury situation, but that's another kettle of fish. Basically, when we're in for, just coming up to the first quarter, the plans that we've been developing for the last kind of week, 10 days or so, can turn out to be quite unrealistic. We overvalue our abilities, basically, and that's not really because we want to. It's that lack of support and thinking, oh, well, I've got to stand up to this. Well, you have got to stand up to it. That is absolutely no bad thing, and don't let anyone tell you anything different. But this is not here to cause problems, basically. Now, the moon is sextile Mercury. She has moved a bit. Feelings and emotions should be a lot easier to express, and the feminine, as it comes into life, the esoteric, the non-absolutely practical side of things, rather than females and women, what they call the feminine energy, is heightened, and it should be a good time around that. I'm saying should be, could be, because when Mercury is involved in a thing, you've got to look at the retrograde situation, and Mercury is going to go retrograde on the 16th, so we've only got 2 days left. We're in the Mercury retrograde pre-shadow phase, intensified at the moment, and we really might start noticing stuff. I've noticed the odd glitch around communication, actually, so it's certainly building up. Mercury itself is square Neptune. Mercury isn't a he or a she, Mercury is an it, which is why I'm saying that. So it's square Neptune at the moment. Excuse me. Now, in theory, that should make communication unclear and boundaries vague. And with the moon half full at Apogee, I think that's probably going to be the case, actually. But it is very difficult to call because Mercury is nearly retrograde. Slowing down, she's going forward, she slows down a bit, stations, and then comes backwards, and it's that Mercury retrograde station on the 16th and 17th, depending where you are in the world. So that's coming up, and it's really an issue. Venus is square Pluto, could be stressful basically around relationships particularly, but cooperation, participation, that kind of thing tends to be a bit forced, tends to be a bit contrived, I suppose. People kind of say things and try and make things look different to the way they really are. Vision questing comes up again. I can't make vast promises about how it's going to be wonderful today because of that. Again, the Mercury retrograde situation has got me thinking, and because Mercury is squaring Neptune, where all the vision questing seems to be most supported, that's got me wondering. I'm really coffee today, excuse me. Gosh, sometimes you just got to take a drink, haven't you? Not an alcoholic one at this time in the morning, I hasten to add. So Mars sextile Uranus, Venus square Pluto. Basically, they're pulling in opposite directions. A square is not the easiest of alignments. A sextile is quite good. But in man-woman relationships and in male-female relationships generally, that is going to set up a little tension. I'm not saying it's going to cause a problem. Nothing's ever guaranteed in that way. We always hope that there won't be a problem. But there could be a problem, so that is worth thinking about. Okay, folks, well, I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to bore everyone to death, and we've got mad weather here in UK. At this very moment I can see trees kind of blowing backwards and forwards in huge great swathes, so it might not upload too well. Anyway, thanks for watching, have a fantastic day, I'll see you tomorrow, all being well, take care, bye bye.